Hello everyone, this is Sachin Sawant, your UK immigration lawyer. Today I'm going to just talk on a short point that I have been asked on various live sessions that I've done on TikTok, YouTube Live, etc. There are several overstayer applicants individuals who have overstayed their visas. Maybe they are living in the UK for 12 years, 14 years, 18 years, 19 years also, and 9 years, whatever the term is. And they have been querying. So this is for all of those applicants, individuals who have overstayed but have not completed 20 years. So this is my wise advice over here. So that every time I'm asked what application can I make, so that's why this is a general advice that I want to give out. Uh, if you don't qualify, so it is mainly for overstayers. My advice is don't file any applications unless you qualify and meet the rules of any particular visa category. For example, if you are the parent of a child, if that applies, yes, that is possible. If you are the spouse, partner of someone settled in the UK, yes, that is possible. But remember, those are also tricky ones. Unless you are the parent, all other applications usually cannot be filed within the UK. If you don't have any such basis, don't just waste your money, efforts, time, even home office time in filing these applications. You may not end up getting anything. I know most of the lawyers are quite reasonable and honest in the system. However, there may be some of them who may advise you otherwise, and they may suggest some tests, etc. You cannot return back to your home country, insurmountable obstacles, etc. But so mainly about on the 20-year, that's what I'm trying to focus on. If you don't have any other basis, relationship, child, whatever that is, no human rights basis, then rather wait and be low profile and continue living as you are. So that is the only option, unless you are being held up somewhere or something, you are arrested, etc. My wise advice is don't file applications. It just triggers you on the list and home office will start running after you. You will have issues further. So whatever, all the processes of removal may start, because once you file an application and once that is refused, if you don't have meet any of the requirements, say the 20-year route, if you're trying to say I'm 18 years and I want leave to remain, some kind of any leave to remain that you're asking for, but and if you don't qualify, the problem is once that application is refused, you will be on the list and home office will have to take some steps to see that either you file other applications or make sure that you are removed or at least arrested or something like that. So rather than having all those negative consequences on you, this is my wise advice: don't file applications unless you have a strong basis. Other questions I have been asked is where overstayers are in a relationship with a settled person and they want to file the application inside UK. So by default, it is not possible for overstayers to switch into a long-term route unless you are the parent of a child. Say, for example, you are the father or mother of a child and the child is British, it is born through a British person or a settled person, and the child has got a British passport. Yes, parent visa may be possible. Yes, we've done many of them. So that is one possibility. But other than that, other human rights, like if you have a partner or you get married with someone, uh, then my wise advice is it is quite difficult to switch inside the UK. We have done many applications where we have asked the applicant to leave the UK and file an entry clearance application. Unless you have criminal records or any bad history on other fronts, just overstay by itself will not have any effect on your entry clearance application. On the contrary, if you try to file inside the UK claiming that insurmountable obstacles, so insurmountable obstacles is a very high test. It's not an easy one to get. I know some lawyers are selling it. I've seen several videos everywhere on TikTok and other YouTube channels where other lawyers are selling it as it's just a cakewalk. Insurmountable obstacles is not an easy one. If anyone is claiming so, maybe ask them to show any proof or evidences of any successes that they've got, maybe at least one application on if that matches your situation. But insurmountable obstacles on the relationships front, where a partner, spouse, you are trying to apply, it's quite a high test. It's not an easy one. It has been sold in the market very simply. I see that Everyone talks about it as it's just any overseer can get it. You just have a relationship with someone settled and apply for it. Not that easy. Okay. Rather, on the contrary, it's much better to leave the UK, file an entry clearance, and get it even in 6 to 7 weeks on a priority service. So current processing times are about 24 weeks. So this is my wise advice. Don't file an application unless you qualify for it. You will just trigger everything. You will make things difficult and worse for yourself. You'll lose all your application fees, lawyers fees, whatever that is. Yeah, you can do your application yourself, but this is just a wise advice I wanted to give out. For any advice on your particular case, do book a consultation with us. So but yes, if you don't have a case, rather many times clients come to us, and in a consultation, once I've had all the information, we've spoken to them, sometimes you have to tell them, sorry, maybe wait for a year, wait for 2 years. But that turns out to be the best advice, rather than ruining their lives and careers and messing up with their applications, or rather just filing something. I know that that is also a thing that I've heard of. I don't know who does it, but yeah, I've heard of that. So any applications are filed and you just lose all your money, and whoever are the reps, they would make the money. So it's not it's not a good thing to do. But yeah, do unless you are sure that you meet the requirements, don't file applications. And thank you very much. If you do like the video, subscribe to our channel, um, follow us on TikTok, YouTube, wherever you are seeing this, watching this. And thank you very much.